This is Cindy's first time driving the new rig. She says she's been doing it 17 minutes. Her first time is she's going through a bridge that's 13.6. Mind you, like we're 13.5 and a half. But she's doing a fantastic job, and I am rather liking being able to sit over here and do nothing. And now we're on a wider road, so she's made it through the town. We are sailing now. We have 345 miles to go. Good gracious. But we'll stop and get some lunch here soon. It's called Kentucky Castle.
Yeah. Hotel, restaurant.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to One Strange Adventure, and welcome to the next video. Today's video, we are in Kentucky.
Yay!
We are at Mammoth Cave National Park.
Yeah. Well, we're staying at Diamond Caverns RV Resort,
Which is 1,000 trails.
but it is in the national park area.
And so let's talk about the campground real quick. We're gonna talk about the campground, and then we're gonna tell you a little bit about what we have planned for the week.
Weekly update.
Yeah, this campground is probably one of the nicest 1,000 trails I've stayed at.
Yes, it is beautiful. Like, there's open rolling hills.
And I think we have the best site.
Yes, so our site is site 400 if you get to come here. It is on a long, like, row of RVs, but when it looks like a road, but it is
pull-through site.
It's actually part of the pull-through site. So once someone is in this site, you can't come up that road anymore because you'll be pulling in their actual site.
We have no one to this side of us, so when we have our side patio down, sitting out here, there's nothing but
we'll
nice
give you
field.
We'll give you a little view of Hammeranic.
They have a nice pool. They have putt-putt.
They have
Volleyball, basketball,
horseshoes, playground,
grill area.
They do have a playground. They have free Wi-Fi at the activity center and the quiet room. Yes, they have a quiet room. We have not been in it yet, so we have no clue what that means.
Verizon service stinks here.
Yes.
But AT&T is decent.
Yes. Our AT&T box is working.
Yes. And we actually, you can purchase the internet here. It's $25 for a week. We were getting speeds of like
50?
50?
I think it was 50.
50 up and down. Like, actually it was higher up. And that's crazy. It was like 60 up, 50 down, and that's like you can stream and anything you want. But this campground is really nice. There are some sites in here that are really unlevel front to back.
Yeah, it's Kentucky. You're in the mountains, so it's going downhill. They
are not as nice. Yeah. Our site is really nice and really big. I am very happy with this. This is one of those ones I wish we were staying for 2 weeks.
He hit the level button. He goes, the auto leveler's not working. I was like, I think it's already level.
It was already level.
It was already level.
Couldn't do that again if I tried. This week, we are going to the Mammoth Cave. We're going to explore the national park.
So we're going to do, it's 2 reasons. One is we are going to Maine very soon, and we really want to go to Acadia. But I don't want to wait till we get there to purchase the National Park Pass. Yeah. And because we're traveling, we are not going to be in any one location long enough to get a pass mailed to us. So Mammoth Cave actually has it where you can purchase the pass in person. So my goal is to go there and get a pass for us so that we can use it in Maine.
And this 1,000 trails is actually in the park.
Right. Yes. Yeah, so you pass the Mammoth Cave National Park entrance sign getting to the campground.
Again, this is one of those places I wish we had more time to stay. But we are actually on our way to Indiana at this point to get the side patio worked on. But we will keep you posted on that. So this is our first national park outside of Virginia.
Yes, outside of our home area.
So we are super excited to get that started. So let's go. Yes, we are going to be coming Saturday at 8:45. 8:45 in the morning. Thankfully, my body's still on East Coast time, so that gives me an extra hour.
Thankfully, we are only 5 minutes down the road.
The park pass, you can buy a national park pass here. It's $80 for an annual pass.
So it goes from July to July. We can get it, it's for 4 people to get into any national park for parking and the day admissions. It does not cover your cave tours.
The cave tour, though, was $20 an adult. That's it. So we paid $160 total for our park pass and our 4 tickets to cave, and we're taking the historic modified tour.
Yes.
Which I was just pointing out is 2 hours.
2 hours, 2 miles, 540 steps. If you need to do the handicapped accessible one, there are other ones that offer no stairs, but you need to book early.
Yeah, so we're doing 8:45 on Saturday, so we're going to go explore.
We have to be at our gate by 8:40.
And we got a map for the bike trails. So we talked to one of the rangers, and they gave us a map. So we're gonna go take some bike rides too.
Stuff, and he got a T-shirt.
Yep, it's a Park Pass T-shirt. I mean, a National Park T-shirt. Exactly. Yeah. So there's some information. Make sure you book it either early in advance online, or come here when you get here, like in advance of wanting to do it, because 8:45 was the only time that was open between now.
It says that they do have
when we leave.
It says that they do have some first come first serve tickets available, but of course you have to be here like like 30 minutes early.
I wouldn't chance it.
And I wouldn't chance it because you're probably not going to get in.
Yeah.
But they do reserve a few first come first serve tickets.
So I would just make sure you get it well in advance, just like pretty much any national park at this point.
Now if you go to recreation.gov, you can create a username and password if you don't have one already. That's where you can book it online, and then you can also view what each tour is, because there's like 8, so you can decide which one's best for you and your family.
Yeah. All right, so today we have a little bit more RV maintenance. I'm in a pretty good site that's actually sloped up towards the front, so it means the nose is actually lower in the front than it is in the rear and the back. So what that means is it's a lot easier to reach the nose to clean it, and it desperately needs to be cleaned. We went through Pennsylvania a month or 2 ago. I know, I've been horrible at cleaning this thing. But we went through Pennsylvania about a month or 2 ago, and it looks like I took that thing through a paintball war. You can't really see it there, but I'll show you some closer glimpses. But what I've done is I've pulled the truck up to it so that it's a little bit easier to reach as high as I can, and then I'll go up and finish off the top. Doesn't that look better? Look at that. A lot better than what it did a little while ago. But yeah, we had to clean that thing because we went through some pretty nasty stuff in Pennsylvania, but it did leave the marks on there. We got to figure out how to get that off. But I did get most of it clean, and she's shining again. Look at that. The wash wax that we use that you saw, it does a really good job, but it's not going to get like where it's been sitting like on the clear coat. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that, either buff it or something like that. Something that will be a little more aggressive. But look how shiny it is. I mean, pretty good for just, you know, rinsing it down with it and wiping it off. So we're here. It's the day of the cave.
We have our 8:40 tour, so we are walking towards the visitor center.
2.5 miles. There's a part of this.
2 miles.
Whatever.
2 miles, 2 hours, 540 steps.
Does it really matter at that point?
We'll see how he does.
A part of the cave is literally called Fat Man's Misery.
Yeah. And then there's other spots.
Not excited about that.
There's other spots that are not for the tall people either. So I think me and Michaela will be okay because we're semi-short.
Right.
But if you're like over 5'2", you have to crouch and walk.
Yeah. So we're gonna see how this goes. It should be interesting.
We'll video what we can. We don't know if we'll.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty dark in there.
Yeah, we don't know if we'll get enough light to or not, but we'll try to show you what we can.
Also, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know about y'all, but my voice isn't even like at its normal range yet, and we're getting ready to do this hike.
With lots of people. It's like 50 people.
Yeah, I heard there's like 50 people per group.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. All right, well, let's see how this goes.
Today, but it's going to take a lot longer than you had planned. So if you have any of those problems, just talk to Dave or I before the tour starts. Social distancing should be practiced as much as possible. It's going to be a little difficult in there. Remember, the cave's going to be dimly lit and wet in places, so just take your time, let your eyes adjust to that low light, and watch your step, and hold on to the handrails when they are available.
Can we not stop here? Oh, this is Fat Man's Misery. This is Fat Man's Misery. It's the sign's right there. We're getting ready to go to it. I am completely bent over at the waist, trying to get through this cave. I made it. Well, hello there.
Hello there.
Does it feel good to be sitting down?
Yes, I feel better when I get some water. Say Thursday. Thank you. And show your dad's book.
Oh, the national parks.
And look, it goes up and down instead of sliding in.
Oh, so you can put your pennies in there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So what'd you think of that cave?
Massive, beautiful, and just amazing.
It's insane.
I would love to do that. They said that they did
It's so different than the East Coast.
the ranger that was behind us. He said that they actually offer a all-day tour, but they stopped doing it with COVID.
2 hours was enough.
Like me and Michaela would love to do the all day one.
Yeah.
If they
Oh,
ever
bring
started
food.
doing it. I think we have to bring food with it. But
Food and a med kit. One of those replenish kits that you see in games.
yeah, but there's tons of different tours that they offer.
So, done with the cave. Highly recommend the cave.
Yes. It's definitely worth it.
This
$20
area is
$20
beautiful.
a person.
Yeah, for $20.
Like it's
We
2
paid
hours
more more for that, more than that for the caves back in Virginia.
that are like 45 minutes.
And they're no, it's not the same type of cave where you have in Virginia you have the stalactites and the stalagmites
So
and all the
those are caverns.
right.
Those are caves. This
Yeah,
is-
yeah. It's what you would expect to see, like historic cave drawings,
right.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. So next we are heading to the house, check on the doodles, and then